Okay, today we're trying to fit a Pro Mag Saiga 10 round 12 gauge magazine into a Catamount Fury 2, and I believe the Fury 1 is the same. This is the 10 round magazine that comes with it. No problems at all, shoots fine. But this one I cannot get to work. I already modded it. I shaved off the little plastic retainer that goes on here, if I can get it to focus for you. Yeah, right there you can see I shaved that off. I didn't shave it all the way off because that makes it looser than it already is. It's a little loose in there, but it's not bad. So anyhow, it does go in and it does lock in place. However, I cannot get the bolt to go forward because the lock open feature, which is right here, and you can disengage when it's engaged by pressing on this here little tab right here. Well, anyhow, with this magazine in the magwell, the bolt release or hold back will not let the bolt go forward. So I'm going to pause it right now, and then I'm going to put the magazine in. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm back, showing you the Saiga magazine in the magwell. It is a little bit loose, as you can see. I hope you can see that because well, I'm not real good at making these videos, but giving it a try with the phone propped up here. So yeah, it's a little loose, but not bad. So we're gonna go ahead, make sure I got this here, go ahead and lock the bolt back. Okay, and you can see it won't go forward. Now the magazine is empty. However, on this particular model, you should be able to push this little tab here and it'll release it, but as you can see, it will not go forward no matter what you do. If I had a round in there, that it does not matter. I can show you that real quick. Let me remove the magazine. All right, I shouldn't say a round, I should have said a shell. Okay, you put a shell in there, we put it in, lock it in, and you can see the shell is in there, and we pull the bolt back and let it go, nothing. And I try to push this button, nothing. You cannot get it to go forward. And what's going on with it, and it's kind of hard to see, I don't know if you can see in there or not. Let's see. You put a flashlight on there. Right there is the little catch for it. Right here. Let me try to show that to you a little better here. If you can see it, it's right here. Okay, and it will not go down because the magazine is not designed to let it go down. The upper edge of the back side of the magazine is pushing it up, and it will not let it go. On the stock magazine, the little lever goes over the side and down when it's working, and the plunger that comes up to with the spring pushes on it and leaves it the last round open. Let me try and get this out of here. It's not exactly easy. Okay, there we go. Now, without the magazine, you can see it went forward. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause it here. We're back. So, you know, I couldn't think of the name of this thing here. It's obviously the follower. But anyhow, on the stock magazine, the follower comes up and engages that bolt open mechanism. So the last round open works with the stock mag. Okay, what happens is, if you can see right here, the magazine here is real thin, and so that little lever in there goes over it like that and sits in there, and then when the follower comes up, pushes it up, and then it won't allow the bolt to go forward. Okay, on this magazine here, what you have is a real thick piece here. Okay, the follower stays down there, it doesn't even come up, so it's not even gonna, the bolt open feature is not going to work with this magazine no matter what. But you can see right there where it was hitting, the mechanism was hitting right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind that down on the outside, because it's going to have to come down on the outside, and I got to grind off about 1/8 of an inch, so it should still leave this lip here to hold the magazine in. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and I'm going to grind that, and I'll come back. Okay, I'm back. I ground that little part off, and I inserted it into the magazine well here, and now I can pull it back, and the bolt goes forward just fine. No problem, the action works. Okay, now I can take and manually push the mechanism, the bolt hold mechanism up, and it'll hold it, and then the release also works. However, it's not going to work on the last round, or the last shell. It won't hold it open because there's no follower that'll come up and push the mechanism up. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and then I'm going to show you the magazine itself where I ground it. Forgive me if I'm doing a clumsy video, but it's not something I always do, but I thought this might be important. So if you can see right here, I ground that down probably about a 1/16 of an inch, and about a little over 1/16 of an inch inward, and a 1/16 of an inch down, and made a little divot in there. If you can see it right there, and that's enough to let that mechanism for the bolt hold back. That little tab goes down in there, and then the bolt will clear. So that works good like that. Now I'm gonna try and see if I can cycle some shells through there. Okay, I'm back. All right, I put 5 shells in the magazine. We're gonna insert it into the mag well, give it a little pop, make sure it's in there, and then we're gonna go ahead and cycle some rounds through there and make sure they load. Yep, right there's one. There we go, working perfectly. Fantastic. Got it. Okay, now you'll see that we will not hold open on the last shell that comes out, but it's cycled perfectly. So that's the Saiga magazine modification for the Catamount Fury 2. And this one is made by Pro Mag. I believe there's a couple companies that make these, but this one is a Pro Mag. And again, to get it to work, you just gotta shave part of this front tab off, not the back one, but the front one. You gotta shave it off. So there's about between an 1/8 and 1/16. You can play with it. Don't shave it all off. Okay, and then on the back side, you gotta aug it out. You might want to look at your particular gun and make sure that you aug this out in the right spot, because this is mine and I'm not sure if they're all built exactly the same, and the magazines are probably not the same. So when you put it in there, take a look and see where that engages, and grind that out a little bit, and it works fine. So thanks for putting up with my bad video, and have a good day.